Welcome student for today's session. In today's session, we are going to perform preparation of potash alum. The learning objectives of today's practical: to know the aim, requirements, to study the monograph of potash alum, principle of preparation of potash alum, procedure, calculation and result. So the aim of our today's practical is to prepare potash alum. For this practical, we required following requirements: glasswares. We required pair of beakers of 250 ml capacity, glass rod, measuring cylinder, filter paper, funnel stand. Apart from this, we required some chemicals, that is potash sulfate and aluminum sulfate, as well as distilled water. Very first of all, the monograph of potash alum. Here the molecular formula of potash alum is AlKSO42, well water molecule. Molecular weight is 474.39. The synonym of potash alum, it is also known as potassium alum, potash alum or potassium aluminum sulfate. It is the chemical compound. The potassium is the double sulfate of aluminum. Properties: potash alum is a white crystalline powder or granules, odorless. It crystallizes in regular octahedral with the flattened corners and is very soluble in water. Uses: it is useful for purification of drinking water as a chemical flocculant, in styptic pencil to stop the bleeding from minor cuts, the adjuvant in vaccines. It is also as a deodorant rock, means as a natural deodorant by inhibiting the growth of bacteria which is responsible for the body odor. As a pickling agent to help keeps pickle crisp. Flame retardant, the acidic component of some types of baking powder, an ingredient in some homemade and commercial modeling clays, an ingredient in some depilatory, that is hair removal waxes. It is also useful as a skin whitener to remove the pimples and acne. Is useful as an ingredient in some brands of toothpaste. After shaving, to prepare the skin. So these are the different or multiple uses of potash alum. Now the principle involved in today's practical, that is preparation of potash alum. Here, when the mixture containing equimolar proportion of potassium sulfate and aluminum sulfate, ferrous sulfate and ammonium sulfate is crystallized from its solution, a double salt is formed. So reaction involved in the preparation of potash alum. So K2SO4, that is potassium sulfate, plus Al2SO4, that is aluminum sulfate, in presence of water molecule, that will give the double salt of potash alum, that is potassium aluminum sulfate. Now the procedure for today's practical: first of all, we have to prepare concentrated solution of potassium sulfate and boil it. Similarly, we have to concentrate the solution of aluminum sulfate. Now we have to take equimolar proportion of both the solutions. We have to add hot concentrated solution of potassium sulfate to the hot solution of aluminum sulfate in equivalent amount. Then allow the solution to cool to room temperature slowly. On cooling, white crystals of potash alum separates out. Finally, we have to decant the mother liquor and wash the crystals by gently shaking with the 1:1 cold water and alcohol mixture. Filter the crystals. Dry these between the folds of the filter paper. So This was about the procedure of today's preparation. Now we will actually perform in laboratory this practical. Hello friends, welcome to this session. In today's session we are going to prepare potash alum. The aim of our today's practical is to prepare potash alum. For this we require requirements of chemicals and glasswares. So the chemical requirements here, we require potassium sulfate, that is K2SO4, aluminum sulfate, Al2SO4 3 and distilled water. Here the glassware requirement is, we require beaker of 250 ml capacity, 2 beakers, water bath, glass rod, filtration assembly, that is funnel, filter paper, etc., burner. Now the principle behind today's practical. So what is the principle? When a mixture containing equimolar proportions of potassium sulfate and aluminum sulfate, when allowed to when a mixture containing equimolar proportion of potassium sulfate and aluminum sulfate allowed to react together in the boiling condition, a potassium aluminum sulfate crystallizes out as a double salt, which is known as potash alum. So the reaction when this practical is, that is potassium sulfate reacted with the aluminum sulfate in presence of water, it will give a double salt, that is potassium and aluminum. So potash alum, potassium aluminum sulfate, which is also known as potash alum. So in this way we get a potash alum. Potash alum is used as an astringent. It is also useful for purification of waters. In the next procedure we will see actually how to prepare this potash alum. Preparation potash alum. For this we require chemicals and glasswares. So our chemical requirement is, very first of all we require potassium sulfate, aluminum sulfate, distilled water. As per the procedure we require 2 gram of potash sulfate and aluminum sulfate, already we have weighed it. Glasswares we require 2 beakers for the solutions, glass rods and 25 ml of measuring cylinder. Okay, so very first of all we will take first beaker. To this we will mark as a beaker A, that is a solution of potash sulfate. Similarly to the next beaker we will mark beaker B, solution of aluminum sulfate. So here as per the procedure we have to take equimolar solutions or mixture of equimolar solutions of the potash sulfate and aluminum sulfate. So very first of all we will weigh 2 gram of potash sulfate, already it is weighed. So we will take it in the first beaker which is marked as a potash sulfate. In this we are going to add 25 ml of distilled water, so this is our first solution. Similarly in the next beaker B we will take aluminum sulfate. In the similar fashion we will take 25 ml of distilled water, so this is the solution of aluminum sulfate. we will use two glass rods separately for both the solutions. Now, so first step here, we already have made a solutions of potash sulfate and aluminum sulfate, but it is right now it is not soluble. So for this we require to boil both the solutions. So very first of all we will ignite the burner.
Start.
So as per the procedure, in first beaker A we have taken distilled water 25 ml and 2 gram of potassium sulfate. So we will first of all make this solution by boiling. So we will allow it to boil first so that the potassium sulfate should get solubilized. Similarly, next beaker B, in which we have made a solution of aluminum sulfate. This is also we have to boil. So we will keep both the solution for boiling. What to do after complete boiling of the both the solutions, and when it get completely solubilized in the distilled water, we have to add the solution of potassium sulfate, concentrated solution of the potassium sulfate to the solution of aluminum sulfate. Now after few time, it is found that both the solutions get clear. That means both the amount of chemicals get solubilized in the distilled water. So both the solutions are ready in the hot conditions. So we have to take solution of potassium sulfate in hot condition. So if we look at both the solutions, it is found that both the solutions are hot in condition. Now our second step is addition of hot solution of potassium sulfate to the solution of aluminum sulfate. So both the solutions will be hot. After mixing both the solution in equimolar proportions, this is the mixture of hot solutions of potassium sulfate in the solution of aluminum sulfate. Now we have to allow it to recrystallize. We have to allow it to settle for crystal. Okay, after few time there will be some crystals will be developed. We have to wait now for few minutes till the solution get crystallized out by cooling. We have to cool it at the room temperature only, so that the good crystalline product will be obtained. So after complete cooling, now after cooling of the solution, after few time period, it is found that there is development of some crystals at the bottom of the solutions is observed. These are nothing but these are the crystals of the potash alum, that is aluminum potassium sulfate is found. Now the last step is we have to filter this with the help of filtration assembly. For this we have to take a funnel with the filter paper and we have to develop the filtration assembly here. So the next step we are going to filter the product. Now we will filter the product with the help of filtration assembly. So we have to take care that the product should not settle at the bottom of the here we have to take care that the product should not remain at the bottom of the beaker. So with the help of distilled water we will give the washing. So here a clear crystalline product is obtained of potash alum. So now we have to allow it to dry. We have to take out the filter paper. So this is the product obtained. Now after filtration the product, here we got a clear product. Now we have to press this product in the dried filter paper so that we have to remove the complete water. So we will allow it to soak water by the filter paper completely. Completely soaking the water by the filter paper, we will transfer the product to the petri dish. So this is clear dried product. Now we have to air dry this with the help of petri dish. So this is a clear crystalline product is obtained here. This is the complete dry product. Now we will allow it to dry it by air.
Now after few time it is found that the product is completely got dried. So here a complete white product. Now we will go for the weighing. Okay. Now we will weigh the product. So what is the amount to obtain? We have to find out. So this is 2 point. Here, after performing the practical, our next part is to do the calculation for today's preparation, and we have to write down the result. So very first of all, before doing the calculation, our requirement is that we know the reaction which is involved in the preparation of today's preparation. So our today's preparation is preparation of potash alum, which is prepared by using equimolar concentration of potash sulfate and aluminum sulfate. So the reaction involves potash sulfate plus aluminum sulfate, that is K2SO4 plus Al2SO4 in presence of water molecule, and we get double salt, that is potassium aluminum sulfate here. So this is our reaction. That means from aluminum sulfate we get the potash alum. So the calculation part, very first of all we have to calculate theoretically, then we have to calculate the percentage practically. So for knowing the theoretically, we must require the molecular weight of aluminum sulfate, which is 342.4 gram per mole. Similarly, our product is potash alum. The molecular weight of potash alum is 474.38 gram per mole. Now, while calculating the theoretical yield, as from 342.4 gram of aluminum sulfate, we get 474.38 gram of potash alum. So here today for the preparation of potash alum, we have taken 2 gram of aluminum sulfate. So we can expect how much quantity of potash alum from 2 gram of aluminum sulfate, so that is to be known as theoretical yield. So here it should be x. So here we have to calculate the x by doing the cross multiplication. So 474.38 into 2 divided by 342.4, that will give us a theoretical yield, that is x value 2.77 gram. So we can say here the theoretical yield for today's practical is 2.77 gram. Now after performing the practical, we got the product of 2.02 gram. So this is our practical yield for today's practical. Now next step is calculation of percentage practical yield. Here for doing the calculation of percentage practical yield, we require two values, practical yield and theoretical yield. So we can calculate the percentage practical yield by dividing the practical yield by theoretical yield and multiply by 100. So here 2.02, which is our practical yield, divided by 2.77, that is theoretical yield, multiply by 100, and we get the value of percentage practical yield, that is 72.92%. So here after calculation we can say that we got the theoretical yield 2.77 gram and percent practical yield, that is 72.92%. Finally, we can conclude the result of today's practical. So while writing the result, we have to write down here, that is preparation of potash alum shows following the result. So in this result, very first of all, the theoretically, that is 2.77 gram. The practically, what after performing the practical we got, that is 2.02 gram, and percentage practically that we got 72.92%. And here we have to write down at the last category, that is astringent. So all of you familiar that potash alum is used as an astringent or antimicrobial agent. It is basically causes the precipitation of proteins, and therefore it is known as an astringent. It is also useful for purification purpose of, that is purification of water in municipal corporation waters. This potash alum is very useful for because of its astringent action.
So student, here after performing the today's practical of preparation of potash alum, we got the following results. Here from the reaction we calculated first of all theoretical yield, which is 2.77 gram. So we are expecting that we should get the product about 2.77 gram. But actually performing the practical, we got the practical yield which is 2.02 gram. On the basis of this, we have to calculate the percentage practical yield which we got, that is 72.92%. Finally, the category we have to write down in the result, that is the category of potash alum is antiseptic. It is having number of uses in the pharmaceutical field. One of the uses is also that is purification of the waters. So finally we can conclude the result that the preparation of potash alum is completed, and here potash alum is prepared and submitted. So next part is that about the Viva questions. Very first of all, objective questions. So here first question is, we have to write down the principle behind preparation of potash alum. So already we have discussed the principle of preparation of potash alum, where we required equimolar concentration of potash sulfate and aluminum sulfate. The hot solutions of potash sulfate is required to add in the solution of aluminum sulfate, so that the double salt, that is potash alum sulfate, that crystallizes out and we get the final product. We have to filter it and we have to dry it. Now next question is, what is the molecular formula for potash alum? The correct formula is K2SO4 dot Al2SO4 thrice dot 24 water molecule. Now the next question, how potash alum is prepared, as already we have discussed in the principle. Now the next question is, why dilute sulfuric acid is added to the solution of aluminum sulfate? It is added for providing the acidic environment and precipitate out the other impurities. Why China dish is needed to scratch by the glass rod while heating the mixture of potassium and aluminum sulfates? For sensitizing the reaction and for promoting the formation of the product, we require to scratch the glass rod while heating the mixture in the China dish. Now next we will see the MCQ questions. The very first question, that is, following is the example of astringents. So here first option is zinc sulfate, B option is potash alum, C ammonium chloride, D both A and B. Correct option is here both A and B. So zinc sulfate is also used as an astringent as well as potash alum. Next question is, what is astringent? Astringents are the preparations which are first increases the iron, precipitation of protein, produces emesis, none of these. So here correct option is B, that is precipitation of protein. The further MCQ is, what is the effect of astringent on cell? So there are a number of effect on the cells, contraction, shrinkage, both A and B, none of these. So correct option is here both A and B. The astringent causes contraction as well as shrinkage. So correct option is both A and B. Next MCQ, potash alum is used first for purification of drinking water, option second as astringent, option C as an ingredient of depilatory preparation, D all of the above. So here we can select the correct option, that is all of the above, because potash alum is also used for purification of drinking water as well as astringent. So though we are not familiar whether it is ingredient of depilatory preparation or not, but as the first two options we are well familiar, so we can choose here correct option D, that is all of the above. Now the last MCQ is, molecular formula for potash alum is K2SO4, option second is Al2SO4 3, C option is K2SO4 dot Al2SO4 thrice dot 24 water molecule, and D option is none of the above. So correct option is here C, that is K2SO4 dot Al2SO4 thrice dot 24 water molecule. So here student, today we have completed the preparation of potash alum, and finally After preparation of potash alum, we have to submit it. Thank you.